Well, good evening, everybody. Thursday evening. It's been quite a nice day outside today, although a little bit cold. So thank you for joining me for the yoga class tonight. And just bringing attention to the breath to get us grounded. And breathing into the belly. Filling up that belly and just sigh the breath out. Breathing into the belly, filling up the belly, and sigh the breath out. Breathing into the belly, filling the belly up, and sigh the breath out. Breathing into the belly, filling up the belly, and sigh the breath out. Bring the awareness up into the rib cage, so you can either keep your hands on your knees or you can bring the hands to the ribs, breathing into them. And exhale, ribs lowering back down. Breathing into the ribs, notice the expansion. And exhale, ribs lowering back down. Breathing into the ribs. And exhale. Breathing into the ribs. And exhale. Bringing the awareness up to the upper chest, the collarbones. Breathing into that upper chest, just notice the collarbones widen. And exhale, collarbones lowering. Breathing into the upper chest. And exhale. Breathing in, upper chest. And exhale. One more. Breathing in, upper chest. And exhale. Full yogic breath now. Breathing in belly, ribs, upper chest. Notice the expansion in them. And exhale, lowering back down. Breathe in belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Breathe in belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Breathe in belly, ribs, chest, and exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Last one, breathing in belly, ribs, chest, and exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Gently start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, circle the wrists. Inhale the arms up, opening the eyes, and sigh the breath back out. Once more, inhale, energizing the body with the breath, and sigh the breath back out. Let's come on to our feet for a little warm up. Okay, so just open up the feet, shaking out the wrists. And a good shake out. And then circle into the wrists, opposite direction. And then take a nice big inhale, reaching up, and sigh the breath back down. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, side stretch. Swapping over. Inhale, opposite arm. Exhale, side stretch over. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. And the arm off and start to rotate into the shoulder, using the momentum of the hips. then slowing down, opposite direction. Okay, opposite arm, taking it back. And then slow it down, opposite direction. Okay, and shake it out, roll through the shoulders. Taking the arms up, drop the left in front and the right behind for your windmill arms. And then we're going to take the arms back up, opposite direction. Excellent. And shake it out, roll through the shoulders. So spinal twist, coming off the back heel. You can soften into the knees. You can make this as dynamic as you want it to be. And then slowing it back down. Okay. So bring your feet closer together, rooting down into that left foot and shaking out the right ankle. And then let's start to circle into the ankle. Opposite direction. And then one way, other, one way, other, one way, other. Flexing into the knee. And then swinging the whole of the leg forward and back. And then we're going to lift the knee up, take it out to the side and behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Taking a hold of the foot, draw the knees together, open up into the chest, breathing in for 5, and out for 5, shake it out. So, let's root down through that right foot, shaking out that left ankle. And then start to rotate into the ankle. Opposite direction. And then one way, other, one way, other, one way, other. Flex into the knee. And then swinging the whole of the leg forward and back. And then we're going to lift the knee up, take it out to the side and behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Take a hold of the foot, draw the knees together, open up into the chest, breathing in for 5, and out for 5. Shake it out. Okay, so let's come to the front of the mat. I thought we'd maybe start off with some salutations tonight. So I'll start off slow and then we'll just worm our way through. Okay, so the Bringing your feet to Tadasana in the front of your mat. Just make sure you're rooted down into all four corners. We'll warm up through the spine first. Okay. So take a nice big inhale, reaching up, pivoting from the hips, come into a forward fold. Inhale into your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Soften into the knees. Let's roll up through the spine. Inhale, back up to stand and stretch. And exhale down to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale. Exhale, pivot from the hips, coming into forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees. Last time, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale. Exhale, pivoting forward. Come into your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Fingers line up with the toes and step the right foot back, dropping the right knee down. Make sure your front knee is above the ankle. And inhale, sweeping the hands up. Hands facing each other. Breath in. And exhale, plant the hands down, fingers in line with the toes, and step back to downward dog. And let's pedal out the feet here. So again, just warming up through the hamstrings, pushing one heel back, bending the opposite knee. And then coming to stillness. Inhale forward, floating the shoulders over the hands, dropping the knees, bending to the elbows so they point to the back of the mat, and bring the chest and chin down, and push forward, coming onto the belly, drop the feet, and inhale up into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under. First of all, come back onto the knees, and then push back into your downward dog. We're going to be nice and gentle, and starting off, and then raise that right leg up, look towards the space between the hands, and sweep that right foot forward and drop that left knee down. So if you need a wee hand to lift the foot forward, that's okay. Make sure the knee is above the ankle. And we're going to sweep the hands up, relax into the shoulders, nice open chest. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down, fingers in line with the toes, lift the hips up, step back into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. This time keeping the legs straight, sweep the arms forward, inhale all the way up, slight back bend, exhale to the heart. So one half of a round down. Left side. Release the hands. Inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, pivot forward. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step the left foot back and drop the left knee down into low lunge. Sweeping the hands up. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down and step back to downward dog. You can play about a little bit here in downward dog. And with your next inhalation, bring the shoulders over the hands, retain the breath here, and then drop the knees, bend the elbows, exhale, chest and chin, and inhale, rising up into cobra. Keep these elbows tucked in. Exhale, push back into all fours, and then take the hips up into downward dog. Raise that left leg up, look to the space between the hands, and sweep that left foot forward, dropping the right knee down. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Take another inhale here. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back to your forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms forward, inhale all the way up. Exhale to the heart. Round 2. Take an inhale and exhale. Release the hands. Inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, pivot from the hips, coming into forward fold. Inhale, rising up into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right foot back, drop the right knee down. Inhale, floating hands, saluting to the sun. Exhale, plant the hands down and step back to downward dog. Come forward into plank. Now, yogi's choice, you can either do a half chaturanga, dropping the knees and chest, or you can bend the elbows and lower all the way to the mat. Okay? Inhale up into cobra, or if you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can come to up dog. So just listen to what's going on in your body. You can either push onto the knees or push all the way back into downward dog. Raise that right leg up, sweep it to the front, dropping the left knee into low lunge. Inhale into a crescent lunge. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step forward to forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms forward as you inhale all the way up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale. Exhale, pivot from the hips into forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping the left foot back, dropping the left knee down. Inhale, sweeping the hands up, saluting to the sun. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step back to downward dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Retain the breath here. And yogi's choice, you can either drop knees, chest, chin, or you can lower all the way to the mat. A lot of strength builds up in the arms this way. Inhale, either cobra or up dog. Exhale, back, either all fours, and then downward dog, or straight to downward dog. So raise that left leg up, look towards the front of the mat, sweep that left foot forward, dropping the right knee down. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step forward to forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms all the way out, slight back bend. Exhale to the heart. Take another inhale. Exhale, release the hands, stepping up a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. From here, step the right foot back, but don't drop the knee down. If this is going to be a challenge for you, then come to low lunge. But we're setting up for a high lunge here, a runner's lunge, and then make sure that left knee is above the ankle and sweep the hands up, coming into a crescent lunge. Okay, take another inhale here. Exhale, plant hands down in line with the front toes and step back to your downward dog. Inhale, bring the shoulders over the hands into plank. Yogi's choice, half or full chaturanga. Inhale, either cobra or come up to up dog. If you're in up dog, roll over the toes and come back to downward dog. Another little challenge for yourself. And then inhale, raise that right leg up, look towards the front of the mat, sweep it through, but do not drop the left knee down. So just making adjustments that are required. Sweep the arms up, coming into crescent lunge. Getting stronger here. Practice is getting warmer. Plant the hands down. Step forward to your forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, pivot from the hips. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping that left foot back. High lunge. Coming up into crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, lowering all the way to the floor, yogi's choice. Inhale, either cobra or up dog. If you're in up dog, push into the hands and roll over the toes. Inhale, that left leg up, sweep it to the front of the mat, arms rising up into crescent lunge. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back into your forward fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Sweeping the arms up, slight back bend. Exhale to the heart. Okay. One last round. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, pivot from the hips. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step that right foot back into runner's lunge, sweeping the arms up, coming into your crescent lunge. Hold it for one breath here. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back to downward dog. Inhale forward into plank. Another deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the floor. Inhale, rising, cobra or up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes into downward dog. Raise that right leg up, look towards the front of the mat, and sweep that right leg forward, sweeping the arms up into your crescent lunge. Be mindful of that front knee. Plant the hands down, step into your forward fold, inhale into flat back, exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms forward and all the way up, slight back bend, exhale to the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Pivot from the hips. Inhale into flat back. Exhale. Forward fold. Step the left foot back into runner's lunge. Set your alignment. Sweeping the arms up into crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back to downward dog. Inhale forward into plank. Exhale down onto the belly. Inhale cobra or up dog. Push back into your downward dog. Raising that left leg up, sweep into the front of the mat, coming into runner's lunge. Sweep the arms up. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the hands down. Step back to the front of the mat. Inhale into flat back. Exhale. Forward fold. Sweep the hands forward and back. Exhale to the heart. Close the eyes here. Soften the knees. Slightly tuck the tailbone under. Relax the shoulders. Chin parallel to the floor. Bring the attention to the breath. Slow that breathing down. Notice the energy in your body. Use that Ujjayi breath. Just notice that energy tingling from the tips of your fingers, the crown of the head, to the tips of your toes. Whole body is energized. Then gently release the hands, open up the eyes, and let's come to the long edge of the mat and take a nice wide stance. In fact, turn your toes to the corners of the mat. So we're going to work between star and goddess to start with. Okay. So when you come into goddess pose, you want to bend the knees so the upper thighs externally rotate and they point the same direction as the toes. So you don't want the toes here and the knees falling out, or you don't want the toes going out and the knees falling in. Okay? So just check your alignment. Allow the hips to roll open, root the tailbone down, allow the knees to point in the same direction as the feet, and we're going to open up the chest and bring the arms into goalpost arms. Okay. Inhale, push into the feet, coming up into star pose. Come up onto the toes. Drop the heels back down and exhale back into goddess. So open up that chest. Bend the knees. Root the tailbone down or the sit bones down. Tracking the knees over the feet. Inhale up into star. Rise up onto the toes. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. On the toes. Exhale, goddess. Really feel these thighs and the hips working here. And the shoulder openers. 2 more. Inhale up into high star. Up in these toes. Exhale, goddess. Use that breath. Inhale up into star. Exhale, goddess. And come back up into star. And drop the heels down. This time, bring the toes facing forward and outside edges of the feet parallel to the outside edges of the mat. And take your hands onto your hips. Okay. So, pushing down or rooting down to all 4 corners of the feet. Take an inhale, chest nice and open, so draw the shoulders back and start to pivot from the hips, so not the waist, from the hips, coming into a flat back here. So root the sit bones back, root the hips back. Push into the feet as you inhale, rising back up into a wide angled stance. Exhale back into flat back. Work with the breath. Inhale, pushing into the feet. Feel the strength in the legs here. Exhale, flat back. 1 more. Inhale, rising up. Push into these feet. Open chest. Exhale, flat back. And lower the hands to the floor. If you need to use your blocks, that's okay. And you may also want to open up the feet a little bit wider. Okay. So find your hands coming to either the block or the floor and place that right hand under the face and release that left hand and inhale that left hand coming up towards the ceiling. Keep the hips rooted down towards the floor. So stacking the arms, taking the gaze upwards, rooting these fingers through the ceiling. Drawing that left shoulder back towards the spine. Take another inhale here, keep pushing into the feet. Release the head And bring the arm back down. Lovely spinal twist here. Always keep pushing down into the feet. If you don't push into the feet, you're going to collapse into the posture. So left hand down. Keep the hips square to the mat. As you inhale, right arm comes up. Right shoulder draws back. Take another inhale here. Keep pushing into all four corners of the feet. Stacking the arms. Release the head and lower that right hand down. Swap them over again. Plant that right hand down onto the mat. Keep the hips square. Keep pushing evenly into all four corners of the feet. Inhale, left hand comes up. Draw that left shoulder back. Open up into that left chest. Arms are stacking. Take another inhale here. And exhale, release the head before you bring the arm back down. So there's no issues with the neck. Last time, right side, sweeping that right arm up, open into the chest. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, release the head and lower the hand back down. Okay, so what we're going to do now is walk towards the left side of the mat. And you may want to turn the toes slightly out, so you're bending into that left knee. So keep the bottom down in line with the knee. Okay, so a wide-angled squat here. So try not to keep the bottom up in the air. Bring that bottom down in line with the knee. Okay, and then inhale, walk the hands back to center, and then walking them over to the right, you can see my knee starts to bend. And I'm sinking the hips down, okay? Almost as if I'm keeping a fairly flat back here. So we've got a nice opening into the hips. The right leg, the thighs and calves are really powering up. Inhale, back to centre. Walking the hands back over to the left. Keep the feet evenly planted. Don't come onto the edge of your foot. Use that breath. Keep smiling. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the right. Probably feel like Bambi by now. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Once more. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. From here, I want you to do some rotations into your feet. So let's rotate on the front foot and the back foot. And you're coming into a lunge here. You're on your back toes, okay? And then walk back along towards the center, wide squat, walk the hands to the left, walk the hands to the front of the mat. So you're rotating into your feet. Okay. Walk the hands back towards the center, come into your wide squat, then rotating into the feet, coming back into a nice lunge here. Last time, walking the hands along the floor, rotating to the balls and the heels of the feet. So you're not lifting the foot and moving it, okay? It's all the swivel action of the feet and back to the front. Okay. Come back to the center, feet face forward, and slightly heel toe your feet back in. So your hands are still on the floor, giving you a little bit of stability. Toes face forward, planting all four corners of the feet. Bring the hands to the hips. And as you inhale, push strongly into the feet, rising back up. Yogi's choice, you can either heel to the feet in, or you can jump in. Give your legs a wee shake. Okay, I always feel that really energizes into the legs. Let's come down into our bottom now, in case your legs are a little bit like jelly. And going to work into a little bit of core work here with our boat pose. So we've been tapping into it now and again over the last few weeks. If you've got your strap handy, we can use the strap, okay, or a dressing gown belt. So, and another wee tip, to really help root the sit bones down, you can take the fleshy part of the bottom, open it up, so you're actually really rooting down into the sit bones. So with your belt, bend into the knees and take the belt around the balls of the feet. You want to take your hands down as close as you can towards the feet, because if they're too far away, the back is going to be working a lot more when you try to come up into your boat pose, and the knees are too far away from the chest. So if you want to keep that integrity of the pose, keep the knees in fairly close. So you're going to walk the heels back, holding onto the strap, relax into the shoulders, and then walking the heels back until you come to a point that you actually feel the heels start to float off the floor. Now, there's a few other things going on as well. You'll feel that there's an engagement into the hips, into the back. You'll feel the back muscles start to work here. And you'll engage into your core about 30%, pulling the belly button back to the spine, and almost feel as if the ribs are trying to hug each other. And then pushing the balls of the feet into the strap, keep the knees close to the chest, just slowly start to raise the lower legs up, okay? Bringing up
Susan, you're frozen in boat pose.
putting the legs back to parallel. And then push back up again. To work with the lower legs now, and just walking the toes back. So again, you're taking that engagement in here. So walking the toes back, and then start to raise the lower feet, the lower legs up, and pull the toes back. And then still keeping the knees in that engagement round about this area here. Start to push the heels up, okay? You're still using the belly for a breath, but you have it engaged into the core for your boat pose. And then slowly bringing the knees back down and bring them, the feet back down onto the floor. Okay, so your final modification or your full pose, so just rooting the sit bones down, and you want to take the arms out in front, okay? So that's going to help you with your balance, and you're going to walk the toes back. So again, keeping the knees in nice and close, and then start to raise the lower legs up, pull the toes back, pushing these heels away. So keeping the integrity of the pose, and you're working deeply into the core muscles here. If you're still with me, you can take the hands together and you can open up into the legs. Keep that engagement and bring the legs back together again. Keep it working, open up into the legs and close. Cross the feet at the ankles and slowly, slowly, slowly bring yourselves back down. Okay. Bring the soles of the feet together and butterfly the knees. And then bring the knees back in. Lower yourself down onto the mat. And bring your hands onto the belly. So a few pelvic tilts here.
Breathe into the belly. And as you exhale, flatten that low back, pull that belly button back towards the spine. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release the back, fill up the belly. Exhale, flatten the low back, belly button back towards spine. Inhale. Exhale, flatten that low back. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands down by your side. And take that right ankle across the left knee and hug that left thigh in. Come into a reverse pigeon. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, push that right elbow into the right thigh. And extend that left leg up. Flexing into the foot. And then point the toes and flex. And point the toes and flex. And point the toes and flex. Circle into the ankle. Opposite direction. And then release back down. Take the right leg right over the left this time. Bring the arms up into both post arms. And then gently drop your knees over to the left. Get the shoulders on the mat. A lovely spinal twist here. And that's really quite welcome after your core work with your boat pose. Nice spinal twist. Just let yourself go here. Your next inhale, come back to center and bring that left ankle over the right knee and hug that right thigh in. You may want to take that left elbow against the left thigh. You want to deepen that hip opener a little bit more. And then raise that right foot up and then point the toes and flex. And point the toes and flex. And point the toes and flex. And point and flex. And then circle into the ankle. Opposite way. And then lower the leg down. And then take that left leg fully over the right. Come back into your goalpost or cactus arms. And then just drop the legs over to the right. Keep the shoulders on the back. Head turns towards the left. Your deep breaths here. And then back to center. Just relax the legs down. Getting ready for Shavasana. You can take your blanket over you if you wish. Pop your socks on if your feet are cold. The dogs are lying quietly. I believe they behave themselves so well. And just bringing yourself to settle down into the support of the floor. You can bring your hands onto the belly or you can take the palms upwards. If you've got an eye pillow, good idea to pop it over your eyes. Close out any light. If you want to stay here for a good length of time, you could just switch your phones off. Just allow the body to settle down into the support of the floor. Just letting go. Just allow the heels to become heavy, the hips, the buttocks, the back, shoulders, hands, head, anything that's in contact with the back. Just allow the body to sink down a little bit deeper, feeling fully supported and nurtured. Breathe deeply and let go. Sigh any remaining tension away. So yogi's choice if you want to stay here a little while longer, or you can bring attention back into the physical body, back into the room that you're in, back into the fingers and toes and give them a little wiggle, circle the wrists and circle the ankles. And then inhale the arms up overhead, giving yourself a lovely long stretch. And exhale the arms back down. And again, inhale, arms coming overhead, pushing away with the heels. And sigh and breath back out. Hug the knees into the chest and just gently rock the hips from side to side. And then in your own time, just rolling over onto your right side. And then gently bringing yourself back up into an easy pose. Just placing the hands onto the knees. Just rolling out the shoulders, lengthening through the spine. Take a nice deep breath in. And sigh the breath out. And again, inhale. And sigh the breath out. Last time, inhale. Just letting go. Bring the hands back to the heart center, your Anahata chakra. And just join me. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.